Hello, guys. It's yet another wonderful stream. Okay, let's figure it out here. I think I did ambient earlier, and it sounded like we were going to, I don't know, we were praying to Buddhist gods and stuff. So I want something more upbeat. So I'm going to pick chill. Okay. All right. So we lost another artist today. We lost Vince Kukura. And I'm not even really sure what happened. I don't know what happened. Something happened. But he was one of the guys that was in our groups of people who would go to conventions and stuff like that. So we don't even know what hit him. I mean, he was posting for Inktober up until like literally Monday. He had drawings going for Inktober, so he was obviously in decent health, and all of a sudden we've gone. Life is short, guys. Life is short. All right, let's spin up stuff. Let's get to work. Speaking of life being short. I closed everything down to install Sims. I was horribly playing Sims. Horribly. Had to load new Sims games and stuff because I haven't actually played Sims yet on this new PC since we've rebuilt and put in the SSD. So we had to reinstall Sims, and we had to reinstall all of the DLCs and things like that because I'm horrible about this and have 6.7 trillion DLCs. It's a thing. It's a thing. All right. Swapping over to drawing monitor. I'll actually turn off our NASA source because it's just playing repeats now. All right. Thank you. I mean, I didn't know him very well. He was just somebody that I met at the conventions, but as I was, I mean, even Bob and I were talking about that tonight at the drawing club. Ross knew him, but Bob didn't. You know, it was like, but as we were saying, it doesn't matter when it's the Colorado artist groups that make comics. We're a really small group of people. I mean, it's not like there's like a zillion of us, you know what I mean? Like there's just not that many Colorado comic artists, especially Denver area Colorado comic artists. So the group is small. But he was a buddy of Raph's, and I knew him reasonably okay. I am pretty sure Gerard knew him pretty well too. So like, you know, I knew him a little. I talked to him a little bit when we were at conventions and things like that. So I didn't know him very well. The biggest problem that I've got is that's kind of two hits to the art community, the local art community, because of course Tim died, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. That was pretty seriously weird. A weird one. and we lose Vince today, and it's like, well, what's going on? You know, not feeling like, it's some kind of conspiracy, but it does feel like, wow, that's a lot. You know what I mean? That's a lot. Anyway, we will get to Kraken here. I'll call this one censorship. First thing I will do, so that nobody cancels my stream, is put little black bars over her boobs so that nobody can say anything about boobs and stuff, because boobs are obviously evil. And if our character has boobs, then what could possibly happen? I mean, you see her boobs, your life as you know it is ruined. So, okay, let's get to Kraken, guys. We got work to do. So here's my first panel over here. I'm particularly fond of them as well. I don't know, people are weird, and I don't even know how to deal with it. So, it's a thing. I'm right here, George. As I have oft been, nothing changes. You suck. I would even be okay if you said that you liked Chang's boobs. That's fine too. It'll hurt my feelings. I don't think it'll hurt Chang's feelings either, although I think Chang would just think you were weird. But it'd be kind of like me saying, I really like your left hand. Okay. Well, whatever. Right? I'm covering them, so you have no idea whether Chang has good boobs or not. Although, I hate to say this, but you're going to get a copy of this. I don't hate to say that. You're definitely getting a copy of this, so you'll see. It's not like they're hidden. They're only hidden when I'm online. That's going to be the title of my book. They're only hidden when I'm online. Mm-mm. Because she hates the world and her hair is screwed up. And if you're all wondering where you can find this, ultimately, this is going to be one of those things where I will post it to Patreon, and I will print a version to sell at comic conventions, but I won't be able to put this onto Global Comics or anything like that, or at least I don't think I will. We'll have to see. So either you'll buy which that might not be a bad thing. I mean, might be a way to pseudo monetize. I don't even think that's really a word, but you get the idea. As one of my patrons, you can read all the ones that I can't possibly post anywhere because people are squiggy about naked people. So, but if you want to have a physical copy, there will be a few of those. You are an idiot just tonight. Okay. Why are you an idiot tonight? I mean, I'm going to make the assumption right off the bat that it has something to do with your kiddo. Because you're dad, and that will never end. Oh yeah, I've done that. Or gone through the house looking for your glasses that are right up here. I've done that so many times. Like, I don't know where any of you people are. I feel like I'm trying to do something here and I'm not succeeding. So it's time to pull out the master, as usual. I feel like I'm wanting to down. I feel like I'm also hating the see, she's saying something small. She's not talking big. She's almost murmuring, which is why I'm having a problem. I don't feel like it's. She's just saying, it's not even. And that works better there. Right? Yeah, it didn't have the impact I want. I want her to be saying, she's not smiling. Yeah, she looks solid. Yeah, she's deistati though. It's kind of you're aware of that, right? Yeah, she's. That's what I'm more after. There we go. And this is a moment where she's like, really, I don't want to mess with this, right? So we're looking at not really a blank face per se, but definitely that sort of right. That it's not the script is having the impact that I want. The script is fine. I mean, I see where you're going with that, but that would require redrawing some of these panels. I'm not on it at this point. I also don't think Jen has a problem with the aesthetic. I know that Chang doesn't. In fact, Chang specifically is going to be pro do not discriminate against very specifically. Because Chang has been discriminated against. Not one of her favorite things to have happen. So I know Chang doesn't have an issue. And I don't feel like in my brain, I don't feel like Jen has an issue. This is more of a, you have a potential problem on your ship because somebody's going to yell at somebody and they're all going to yell at her. Kind of like I envision when black people were brought onto Navy ships in World War II, prior World War II, World War I era. The captain would be like, this guy is going to be potentially trouble. He doesn't seem like a bad guy himself. Probably nothing wrong with him, but right, that kind of thing. Right, so and also, there's those not quite, they're culturally set up. You say things and it's like a cultural setup. Like this line here, as long as she can fly, I really don't care, sort of thing. You know what I mean? It's not that she does care, but that's still kind of a weird statement to make, in its own sort of universe. It's like, why would she say that? Unless, to some degree, she might actually kind of care. I don't know. Really, the most important part of the scene is establishing that there is a prejudice against Deasleti and allowing that to be reinforced in the scene after this. And that's important. So how we get there is kind of not quite relevant, I guess. Not that big of a point. That, and it's important to kind of show the relationship between these two ladies. No! Dang it! Hit the space bar, please. There we go. Chang and her space hair, I swear. How does it hold up like this? Does anybody even know? I was wondering if the freckles could be used as a star map. I don't think she liked what Jen is saying. So I'm going to squinch up her eyes a little. What did she like? See you in the morning on stream. This is like Steam, except different. Like, we're not really on Steam, we're on, I don't know. See you tomorrow on Steam. Kind of like the way this has progressed too. And she's smiling to sort of a smile to that's not a smile. She's gone from, so I checked out your new pilot. She's deistati though, but some will. You know what I mean? Like, all right. Next panel. Next panel. I'm gonna raise her shoulder because I feel like the shoulder is a little low. I also do this a lot because of the fact that I use the maquettes. I like to use the same picture to indicate motion in a scene. So we're indicating sort of motion here. Right, with this instance being, she's looking at Jen. There's thinking. You know, she's looking right at Jen, and she's thinking about it. And then she goes, yeah. Right, I mean, like she knows. She knows it's gonna be trouble. She knows there's going to be issues. known a few people call those baby hairs. I find that funny. I don't know why they're called. I mean, I assume that has something to do with the fact that babies have those hairs. But those are a rather specific thing that I've seen Asians have, which is these tufts of hairs right here. And so my Asian buddies call them baby hairs. At least the ones in Japan did. I'm not sure whether they're called the same things here or not. I have to hit up one of my specifically female Asian buddies here. They don't seem to be as prominent. Well, you can't tell on males because, of course, they're growing a beard too, so you can't tell if it's part of the beard or not. It's definitely a defining feature. Chang. Little baby hairs. All right, and how this goes. I've got a feeling the last little bits of this, I'm just going to get busted if I do. So, wonder if I can just make that. Probably can make just that. I have a humorous idea. Wonder if there's a way I can make, not through here, but we'll give it a few minutes on here. It's 11 o'clock. I may quit stream early today because I've been sleeping a whole lot the last few days, the last few weeks and stuff, so we'll see. So, because like I could just effectively just block out the main screen here temporarily and make it like kind of a funny kind of thing where I block out the. It'd be kind of funny if it was this way. You can sort of see it, or maybe kind of fun. Let's save this image. No, let's not save this image. I'm going to do the thing. But hey, the mosaic's animated. It's kind of cool. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. We have the Daily Show, right? And really, we pretty much have this guy, right? And it's pretty straightforward. Oh yeah, except we want to put him over here on OBS, right? So what I really need to do is I know what I'm going to do. We're going to screen cap the screen. Put them over here like this, right? And this tells me how much of this screen is going to be QuaCky and how much of the screen, because all I need to do is censor out this section right here, right? So we're going to build that here. I hope. Like this, ish, give or take, right? We'll just grab some censorship mosaic blurry thing. Hopefully it's not animated this time. Right? We'll just grab this guy here, borrow him, take him over here. You know what? I'm just feeling like I could just probably save this guy like it is, and then we could just place him the way we want to place him. It won't matter. We'll make him roughly the right size. I mean, if we make him kind of like a duplicate here a little bit, dump that, we'll dump that. Normally I wouldn't pilfer from a stock image site, but the truth of the matter is I just need to do this real quick sort of thing, and it's more comedy than it is actually stealing people's things. I feel like that's part of the humor of this whole thing, is it's crappy comedy. There we go. Now we have a censorship screen mosaic, which can go over the screen itself, right? And make sure it's the correct size, so that it's sized appropriately. There we go. And it's just a censorship screen. I think that's kind of funny. What we'll do is make it 992, something like that, 95%. Right? And then we will, actually what we could do is make it 50%, and and then duplicate the layer. And with this duplicate, call that a multiply, like that. Bring that up to 100%. So we're kind of getting kind of this, some of them are darker than others sort of thing. Take that away. We're going to end up with some of it's semi-transparent and some of it's not. It's all good. Then what I'll do is we'll change canvas size. And then I'll just park right up against it here. Everybody at home is like, what the heck are you doing? Well, I'll tell you, nothing. I'm not even really sure what I'm doing myself. So there's that. Anyway, okay, with that done, that should be obscure enough that we should be able to go ahead and say duplicate layer, take this layer, use a multiply, do this sort of thing, and we will even take I'll run some layer stuff on him. Keep forgetting where all my controls are. All right, we do the level correction on him. Some guys are just end up being completely blocked out, and some guys won't, and that's good, right? So what we need to do is decide how this looks. Right? If I draw something underneath it, can you see it? How well can you see it? Well, it's blocked, not blocked at all, right? And that's part of the problem. Want just enough that you can kind of see what's going on underneath it, but not enough that people can get mad at me for nipples and weird, because they will invariably be nipples. And people are so strange about that. So. Yeah, see, you can't really read it. That should be enough. Because I mean, it'll be remarkably boring if you can't read any of it. There. Saying that as a PNG. Keep all of that stuff, like that. Yeah. Keeps all of its stuff. Good. Now we'll go over here. And I'm going to duplicate. and do it wrong. Duplicate. There we go. Now with the drawing monitor mosaic, I take a source, right? Like my sources. And I'm going to add a new source, which is an image. Call this censorship mosaic PNG. I'll look for that. Oh, weird place to stick it, but hey, you know, whatever. Right. Now we have a censorship mosaic. And now we have a mosaic. So put it under the main camera, right there, and under Brent's printer, so that if we ever do bring back YouTube or Brent's camera or whatever, it still works. And there we go. And now I can do all the work over here. You can't really see it, which means I can remove the censorship bars at this point in time, and it works. You can still not necessarily see what's going on under here. Can you really see anything? That's a bummer. It would have been much more fun if you could have, you know, gotten an actual mosaic. I wonder if there's an OBS mosaic. How to add a blur effect, huh? Let's see. On your you know, everything has to be a video now, and so input scene game cache. Yeah, all right, already there. Got that. First, you start up OBS. Then, once you've started OBS, okay. Okay, let's try this one. He says duplicate this display. All right, duplicate. Okay. He's doing a lot of locking. We're going to do a lot of duplicates of this color square. Why would we do that? This is super complicated. I'm going to 10. What the hell are you doing? Oh, yeah. This is a smart idea, bud. This is a smart idea. So what you do, take this drawing monitor display, which we've made a duplicate of. We're going to actually remove it, because I think I know what he's going to do. All right, take this guy here. We want it to duplicate. So copy. And we cannot seem to duplicate. I don't know why. You really want like squishes, don't you? If you want squishes, you have to come here. Right, you know, I'm not messing with this. So I can add, I don't know, I can add another maybe media source. Cancel. So if we add video capture device, we say add video camera, right? No, that's main camera. We don't want main camera. So I think I know what they're trying to do. I think I figured it out. So he's trying to right. An existing drawing monitor display. This is drawing monitor display, right? So we're gonna put that under here, and then where's the properties? We can do that. So my thought here is, what if that filter is here? This one. Mask. Uh-oh. Well, my stream's starting to die. Here we go again. I can do a sharpen. Okay, cool. What if we were to take you and go filters? There we go. Kind of weird, but it worked. Probably not enough to. Ooh, it is pretty mingly though. Not gonna lie. That's kind of cool looking. But it's mingly enough that if I were to run it, you wouldn't be able to see details enough to check it. That's cool. Now let's do filters. Mask. Add a mask to it. Put a mask in it. This is a little complicated. This is a little messy. I'd rather have a mask so you can see the rest of it without it having this problem here on this. Once with time. Doesn't look dry. I'm not sure how to do that now. And this works great. It could work just like this, but that'd be such a terrible thing. All right, we're still working on it. This is giving me something to do, though. If I was smart, but we all know that that's not what can be given here. Here, let's do this. Okay. It's gonna be kind of. I know we're messy here. Give me a minute. This will work really well in the future. What I'm going to do is I'm going to produce a mask that only masks the work area, because this area is kind of messy. It's hard for me to kind of get a good image of it and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we are going to layer in, and this layer is going to be black, like so. You can't see it, but it's there, I promise. I'm going to put it right in this middle section, right? All right. And this is going to be same as a JPEG. We're going to call this a censorship mask. Okay, and take that guy, hit over here, and put in another image mask blend and say overlay mask. There we go. That didn't help any. Now I'm feeling like I should do the reverse and instead do it the other way. So like this, if we do it in reverse. So first of all, I'm disturbed that it didn't actually fit. Like it shouldn't fit all the way to the right there. At this point, we've at least got this going for us. Why is this offset? You see how it's offset? That's part of our problem. They're not lined up. No, they're lined up. But again, the censorship mosaic's off. That's even weirder. Oh, that's because that's different. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Look at us getting better at this. It just made it all black. I'm feeling somewhat aggravated because it seems like we've got this almost under control, but then it does something weird like this. I'm like, I mean, if it's got to do that and like invert it, couldn't I just run this here in the center? Maybe that's what I need to do. Open the censorship mask. Oh, copy. Right? Kind of the opinion that maybe this will work ish. that way nothing's quite 100%. I mean, then we'll save this as 2, censorship mask 2, right? Okay, here we go. I'm going to take this, we're going to try censorship mask 2. We'll do that, and now we take that off. Yeah, right? How badly does it screw it up? All right, take that, do not save. Take this, and go here. We can see enough that you can see what's kind of going on, but not enough to understand. See, that's not so bad. I certainly think someone's dignity or whatever is protected by someone I do not mean Chang. This is going to be more pronounced. So do I need to make that darker? What's this? Lighter? It's pretty neat. Right? This light, so if I go the other direction. Okay. Select. Try to A. Let's see what that does. Oh yeah, we can see a lot more through it. So that's not the answer. It's cool, but that's not the answer. I'm going to add some chaos to this. It's really harder to. I'm going to mosaic my mosaic. I wonder if I can do that. Added a bit of Perlin noise to it, and that it's fine, but I've kind of made it so that this area needs to be wiped out again. I'm just trying a couple of these to see what happens. And like, how good are these? That one. Try that one and see what happens. Let's see, that's still good enough that you can kind of see through it. I don't like that as much. Okay, how did we get so good on that first try? That first try was really obscure. Right? It wasn't really see through it because it was pretty bright. And it was pretty dramatic part of it. Part of it might be that I need a smaller mask. Let's do this. We'll add a layer. We'll say throw in noise. This is the cloud effect, right? I'm going to bring it down quite a bit here like this. Then we're going to take that and mosaic, right? I'm going to make the tile sizes really small. It'll obscure everything. It'll be really difficult to understand the lining of it. So let's try that and see if that works. I'm going through an awful lot of effort to do this, although to be fair, once this is done, it will be a lot easier to let's see what about that one. Let's try that one as C. Let's see what that looks like. Much more complicated. The mask is more confusing, but not as good. I think it has a lot to do with darkness and values of darkness as to whether things can be seen or not. If I zoom in, you can really, it's pretty clear what we're doing here. This isn't hiding much of anything. So, I know that if I go with white, pure white, it'll lock on that, and that's the absolute unit of measurement here. So I can, if I do that, like this, one thing I can do is take my tonal correction and do a level adjust. Right, that puts some of these areas as completely white. You don't want anything to be absolute black, you would see all the way through it. Let's see what that looks like. No, I can still see very clearly through this. It doesn't obscure anything. Not enough to make a significant difference. Sorry, guys. I don't think there's much I can do at this point except to actually just block the page out or block the panel out. I don't want to do that. I also feel like the larger panel didn't help us. Right? Working it. We're already into E here. Now, I said it didn't help anymore. As soon as I bring up this mask, it stops being useful. What if I were to bring up two of them? That didn't help. I don't think I can make this work, guys. I'm trying really hard, but I don't think there's any way I can make this work. Like, no matter what, the censorship mask. It looks great here. Unfortunately, that's not where we are. Try really bright like this. Let's see it at F, if that will help us any. And the question is, no. know we're going to be this close, so it's interesting because it is clearly wiping out all of the black stuff. Everything black it's just getting rid of. Well, the white, it's I do have opacity on this. No, it helped, but gone. Oh, that's better. I wonder if I took this censorship mask and rebuilt here. And what if I took it and said deselect? First of all, what if we were to take and go the other direction? That didn't help at all. Let's see, this is not what I want. And that gives us that, but doesn't give us the outside. Well, let's take a look at this though. If we make white, what if we were to do this the other way around? What if we were to invert? Make that go the other direction. And try that. Going the other direction. Now that's better. That's much more like we're after. Not perfect. But with this, I feel like the thing we can do is not lighten it. So we don't want to lighten it, but darken it like that. Then let's do this. Let's just take that and black. There we go. Like, what are you doing? Hopefully, this will work like I think it will. So, it'd be very hard to. There we go. Now it's very hard to read, which was the point. And if I were to take this and just put lines in it, make this very difficult to read. But not, you could still see something happening. But now, because of the nature of this, it's very hard to see or read what's happening here. Not impossible. Enough that you can still see that something's happening. I take the pen. Do this, right? What are we doing? We're just obscuring. Gotta go through a lot of work to make sure nobody sees nipples. I swear to God, people. It's enough now that you can see that things are going on. See that I'm painting. Can't really tell what's happening. There we go. That's all I needed, folks.
5 minutes remaining.
And all that time spent to make sure that nobody saw any nipples. Aren't you glad? Alright. Okay. Let me switch back to the normal drawing monitor. Why is that offset? Now we can turn the mosaic on and turn. No, that's not good. Does that mean that now drawing monitor display only has that? That's nice. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, sources. They're all gonna. It's like dealing with a child, people. Do it is. Okay. Filters. Actually, y'all take you. Let's alpha mask. That mask. Alpha mask. Good. Nope. Dang it. We just had this working. We literally just had this working, guys. I feel like this is one of those I'm going to work on tomorrow. See you tomorrow morning, guys. Keep your eyes on the stars.